Hello guys, I'm in a different spot today. I wanted to have a bigger table so I could show you this whole scrapbook layout that we're going to make today. So we are making 6 12 by 12, so 3 2-page spreads with the Reindeer Memories Scrapbooking Workshop Kit. Now, if you guys watch my YouTube videos and you're on my Paper Made Prettier page, you know that I am a card maker at heart, okay? But we have this exciting new line of scrapbooking products, and I am thrilled about it. I have not, before this, been big in scrapbooking, but I am super happy and will be starting. Have already started. So this is what the scrapbooking workshop kits look like. This is the instructions, but I want to show you a completed one first, just so you'll understand what I'm talking about. This is not what we're making today. This is called Reindeer Memories is what we're making today, but these are layouts from another kit that I had called Snow Days, something like that. Let me, just since I'm on a different screen, I want to make sure that I'm going to log in here and make sure you can see me. Fine. Okay, good. I've got myself logged in so we can see what we're seeing. All right, so this is a 2-page spread using the Snowy Scenes, something like that. Just type in Scrapbooking Workshop Kit to the online store and you'll see all of our fun scrapbook kits. This is another 2-page spread, super cute. And the final 2-page spread from that kit. This kit is, I think it's around $25. It's our most affordable kit. Super sweet. All right, but that's what a whole scrapbook workshop kit would look like completed. So now let me take you on a journey to show you how to do the Reindeer Memories scrapbooking workshop kit. If you're not a scrapbooker, you do not worry, because by the end of this video, you will be an expert. All right, so here are all the pieces that came with this workshop kit. I'm going to explain it to you. But first off, you're going to find the instructions. And you're going to see full color spread of each one of the layouts. There's three pairs of 12 by 12 layouts. Then you're going to come to the instructions on how to cut the designer paper, and I'm going to go through one of these with you, not all of these. On my other video where I just showed you that full layout that I've already made, I take you through all of the cutting. So if that intimidates you, then no worries, you can watch that video and kind of learn how to do that. Then they have a little page that shows you the actual page with the instructions there, and that is an orientation to that. So let me just take you through how you would get all of the paper prepared. So the first thing you're going to do, oh, I'm so glad you found me, Barb. Yay. We were 2 for 2 this week. We're making a scrapbook. We're making some scrapbook layouts. Okay. So I'm going to cut this page and I'm going to follow these instructions. So first of all, you're going to see here, it says front and back. Okay, so you're going to find the paper that matches the front, and then this is the back. Okay, so we know that we're on the correct page. All right, and then you're going to pay attention, because I didn't pay attention earlier to one of my pieces. You want to make sure your orientation is the same. It doesn't matter here because this is a unidirectional page, but I'll show you, like here it does matter. Here I did not turn my Christmas trees this way, and my Christmas trees are going to be sideways in the way that I cut them. Here, the Christmas trees are upside down. So it is important to pay attention to which way that paper is oriented on your instructions. But good news is with this piece, it doesn't matter because this piece is unidirectional. Okay, so our first cut, and the little scissor tells you where your first cut should be. All right, and then I'll also tell you that when you see a star, that means use the back side of the paper. So back side, back side, back side, back side. Okay, and the back side is the red. Okay, and then what you're going to need are some little Post-it notes. I love these little Post-it note tags, but you can use whatever kind of Post-it notes you want. All right, so I'm going to grab my trimmer and I'm going to make my first cut, and that is at the 3-inch mark. See right here, it says 3 by 3. So we're going to take this to the 3-inch mark, and then we're going to set this aside, keeping it in the same orientation. And then it looks like we're going 1, 2, 3. We're going to cut 3 little 3 by 3 squares. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to label these. Now, 1, 2 of these squares are going to be using the back because there's a little star, and then one of them is going to be using the front. So the ones that use the back, we're going to, now I put a little note on each one of these. The ones that use the back are 1D and 1Q. And I'm going to set those aside because we're going to need these later. And then here's 1P. All right. And then we have an extra piece. I just put those over to the side. Then our next piece is going to be 8 1/4 by 2 1/2. So 2 1/2 by 8 1/4. On our trimmer, if you need to go outside of 6, then you're going to open the little arm. That's what that little arm is for, if you didn't know that. And looks like 3C, it's got a star by it, so we're going to use the back. We're going to label that 3C. And then we're going to come back to our page and cut a 2 1/2 by 6. According to our instructions. And we've got a star by that, so we're going to put a little sticker that says 3I. And then the last one is going to be 3 1/2 by 4. So 3 1/2. And the good thing is, when you get all these pre-cut, it makes the assembling go really fast. Okay, so this is going to be 2D. I'm going to label that. All right, I've got all my pieces that I've cut then. So all these pieces are going to match what's here, okay? You don't have to remember anything else because we're going to go to our instructions now. So, let me see how we're doing on the screen here. Looking good. Okay. So, let's go to our first layout. Actually, I'm going to work my way from back to forwards because I made a stack, and this is the top of my stack. So our first page looks like this and like this, okay? So we're going to start with our left-hand side, and I've got all my pieces. Now, let me show you how you determine where your pieces are. These ones, 3A, 3B, 3D, 3E, 3C, 3F. So all those little darker labels are what pieces you need. Now, I circled 3C because I knew that was one that I was going to cut for us on my demonstration. So let me grab 3C. Okay. And we're ready to go. Now, here is where you can either measure or eyeball. Now, I'm an eyeballer, so I'm just going to eyeball. But if you're very exacting, then it will tell you exactly, like, go 4 inches in here, go 1 1/4 in here, go 2 inches in here. So you can get your ruler out and do that, but I am more of an eyeballer. Hello, Khaki. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to put some adhesive on here. Now you can see some of my paper is patterned and some of it is solid. That's part of my instructions. It tells you whether to cut the solid paper or the patterned paper. So my instructions told me to center this little piece of vanilla on top of that patterned red and white polka dot. So that is that. All right, now I'm going to take my, see this green piece here? That's what this is. I'm going to, now this piece, these pieces are double, these are two-toned. If you can see that, one is dark and one is light. On this, we're going to use the light side. And the instructions will tell you which side to use, the front darker side or the back lighter side. So no worries there. And we're going to stick this about here. Okay. So that's where that little piece goes. And then we're going to take our, now I just try to work from the bottom up is what I do. So I can see that that green piece was at the bottom. This was my boo-boo. I told you that I didn't follow the instructions where the orientation of that paper went. So my Christmas trees are pointing the other direction, and I don't really care. Once you get it all together and all your cute photos on there, no one's going to say, oh my gosh, your Christmas trees are pointing the wrong direction, right? Oops, I probably should have put this piece on before that piece. I was busy thinking about my Christmas trees. Here's your other piece that goes in here. I'm going to tuck it up underneath here. Let some of that green show. All right, now we're going to smack that down. So we've got this piece, and this piece laid down. Now we've got two pieces that are for photos. So I'm going to lay those down, and then I'm going to kind of get them straight with each other. And I'm happy with that. I'm going to shut that down just a smidge and do that there. I can take off my little, now keep your little Post-its because you could use those on your next scrapbook layout. All right. Now, you could certainly make a quick scrapbook that's not as fancy as this, but this is quick and fancy. So I love it because you're getting it done quickly, but it still looks fabulous. It's designed by our Stampin' Up! Design people, and so you know it looks fantastic. And when you put it together, it looks like you are a extremely competent scrapbook designer, when in reality, we're just copying. Okay, so now we're going to pop in here to the part of our kit that is stickers, okay? And actually, this is not a sticker, this is a die cut. So we have a die cut Christmas tree, and then, and you can see we have lots of leftovers, lots of paper. I'm going to set that aside in case I need it. And here's a couple of presents. It looks like I need these. Now these are stickers, the short present, and then I need the tall present there. All right, so this tree is going to get stuck down. Oh, it even has it even tells you what project it goes on. I didn't even notice that. So we're going to stick that tree here, and then our stickers are going to go here and here. Adorable. All right, and then I also see a little space down here where there's a little doo-doo-doo. So let's go find that. Don't think it's on this page. I believe here it is. There. So that goes down with some little adhesive, tucking that under there. And then there's one more piece, Santa Claus. Let's see, where is that? It's not there. It's not here. Let me see if there's more stickers in here. Let me read about what that says. Assemble the journal. Oh, adhere the journal banner. Oh, here it is. I don't see that it has that same outline on the picture, so I'm just going to stick it as is. Oh, here it is. There's a little die cut piece, set of pieces here. Okay, so we're going to stick this here. Oh, that looks just like a gingerbread house. All right, and then that goes here. And oh, that is so cute for your journaling. All right, and then it looks like there's a couple of little, now this kit is fancier than the last one I did, which explains it's got a little higher price point. So I'm totally fine with that. We've got plenty of time today to put it together. So we're gonna stick this under here. And this little piece, kind of scared to cut that. Let me make sure we don't need the rest of that candy cane. Nope, we don't need that anywhere else. So we're just cutting a little bit of that sticker off and sticking that under here. All right. Now let's just go around the horn and see if we've done everything. The banner, the picture. Oh, I missed the ho ho ho. We have this. Okay. So we just need the ho ho ho. Very nice. Now, actually, I'm not going to fully stick that down because I'm going to put a photo there, but when your photo is in, you would stick that there. Now, something that's cool about these kits is it comes with this photo placeholder. So you can just kind of like, you can stick this here for your own memory, and then you can also place this over your photo if it's bigger than 4x6 for some reason, draw around it, and then you can cut the photo out to fit that layout. So that's what those photo placeholders are. All right, so I'm gonna set this layout aside and we're gonna make its right-hand counterpart. All right, my name is Kay Cogbill and my business is Paper Made Prettier. If you didn't know me, you can find my videos every Wednesday at 1 p.m. on Facebook and then upload it on YouTube afterwards. We are in the middle of 10 days of Christmas. This is day 9. If you missed any more of the days, you need to go to my YouTube or my Paper Made Prettier channel on Facebook and find me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as well, you can hit that bell so you get all of the notifications and don't miss another video from me. Now for the 10 days of Christmas, we have an ordering special. If you spend $50 with me during the 10 days of Christmas, which ends tomorrow, then you will get 10 made Christmas cards. If you spend $75, you're going to get a new embellishment and the 10 made Christmas cards shipped to you. So the deadline for that is the last day of Christmas, which is tomorrow. We've made cards, gift card holders, tags, all kinds of goodies. All right. I didn't get that down perfectly straight, so I would probably just trim that later. I'm not going to make y'all watch me do that. Okay, now let us start assembling. So it says to start by assembling the 3x3 and the 3x4 photos. We're just going to use our placeholders for that. Let's just pretend we're going to put the 3x4 photo here. And I believe I have a placeholder for the 3x3 as well. So we're going to pretend like our photos are here. And this does help me in the visual layout of the whole page. So we've got our photos there. I like making my layouts ahead of time so then I can go drop my photos in later. All right, so starting over here, we're going to add a couple of stickers. So we're going to add this green banner. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this striped banner first. That's going to go right here. And we're going to trim that off. And then this one's going to go over top of that and trim that off. So we're going to get those down and then we're going to trim it. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. All right, so we've got that placed. I feel like we've got our photos on here again. And we're going to use this little piece out of the punch outs. I love this kit. Oh, I can't wait to put photos in it. It's so cute. So this is a little place where you could journal. You could write a little poem. You could write what's happening, but this is a little journaling square. And then we're going to work from the bottom up here. Let's do that. So starting with our green piece. This is the two-toned garden green. We're going to get some adhesive on there. So really all you need to put these together are a paper trimmer, a pair of good snips, and some good adhesive, which I sell all of those, no worries. Okay, we're going to put that down. And then this piece is 3I, which that's one of the ones that I cut for you earlier. And just for reference, I would say it took me about 30 minutes to cut all the paper. It wasn't super hard. So if you're trying to gauge how long it would take you to cut, I like the way it's done because you're doing all the cutting at once. And to me, when you're doing all of something at once, it makes it easier. I'm asking my viewers, has anyone put together one of these stamp workshop kits? I'm just curious. If you have, tell me in the comments. Again, I did not pay heed to the warning on the cutting directions of which direction to put that paper, so my trees are pointing that way. No big deal. Now our JOY is going to be popped right out of this little cardboard. I don't know what else to call this. Cardboard. It's definitely heavier than paper. Way heavier than paper. It's about the thickness of the little pieces that come in the back of your 12 by 12 cardstock. If you purchased our cardstock, not our cardstock, our designer papers. So that's your little joy. And I will be using glue to stick this down. Precious. Just a dab will do. Like, don't be a kindergartner and get glue everywhere. It's not, this is not surgical. You're just getting it to paper. So you don't need a gobs of glue. And then this little guy, I'm gonna stick right there where it goes. I'm sorry about all the shadows. I'm not in my usual craft space, so I don't have all my good lamps. All right, so pop all that down, and then it looks like we're going to use these little holly stickers here, here, and here. Yeah, I honestly was wondering why this kit was more expensive than the Snowy Scenes kit that I did before. It's just much more detailed. It has much more bells and whistles to it. They're both cute, but now I can see why this has just more stickers, more complexity to the layouts. They're not hard. They're just more involved. So Mary, more pieces, which I'm fine with because they're so cute. And the last piece is a little circle. Now, I did ask my friend, Tammy, if she likes to stick her stickers straight down or if she likes to put them on dimensionals for scrapbooking, and she said both. So I like that answer. This one I'm going to go ahead and stick down with dimensionals. Now, because I put a ton of dimensionals on there, I'm not worried, but if you can't fill it with dimensionals for some reason, you can use Embossing Buddy to kind of de-stickerize that sticker. You just put that Embossing Buddy and you smash it onto that sticker and it makes it not sticky. Does that make sense? But I have lots of dimensionals there, so that's not going to be a problem. This layout is done. All right, so now let's look at it together. It looks like Christmas magic. I'm very happy with it. I can't believe that I made something so pretty. And I'm not a scrapbooker at heart. So you can see how easy these scrapbooking workshop kits are and why when you use them, you're going to be a scrapbooking genius, okay? So don't be intimidated by scrapbooking. Give it a shot. I believe this kit is $38, so it's got everything you need to be successful. All right, let's keep going backwards. We're gonna make our pool party layouts next. So this one is our left-handed layout, and grab it. So we have our little pieces labeled nice and neatly. Taking all these stickers off. All right, so we're going to put adhesive on here. And this piece is just going to be centered kind of like this. So it looks like I've left equal space top, side, and bottom. So that's easy enough. And then we're going to stick this piece right up next to it. This little strip of this red. It's got like little bell pattern on it. It's so cute. And then we're going to have our little snowflake situation here. Also very cute pattern. All right, so you've got that 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go over and look for this part that says Christmas Cheer, which I can find right here. And I don't think there's anything else from this page that we need for this layout. But this little Christmas cheer goes here. Christmas cheer goes here. That rhymes. Okay, so Then, let's see, we matted the 4x6 photo on 2L. Oh, 2I, sorry. Where's 2I? I'm just going to ignore that. So I don't have the pictures here because I don't have pictures yet. But we're going to take our piece that is 2D. That's not it. That's 1P. Here's 2D. I had buried it. This is one of the pieces we cut earlier. And it's going to go, let's say, about right here. There we go. And then we need our little grouping of this sticker. Super sweet, goes right about here. And we're gonna hit Joy. This Joy sticker. And then we also need this little thing. And our, and our red bird sticker. All right, so our red bird is gonna go right around those photos, so I'm not gonna stick it down, but you can see where that would go. And our Joy goes here after we place our little, I guess that's kind of like a tab. Super cute. Like, it's amazing how just a cute little cutout can really elevate something, but we have a little tab that goes here and our little Joy. And that's not going to cover up a photo, so I'm going to go ahead and place it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, photo, photo, photo. Then we have, you can, once you put your photo down, you can place the better together there. It'll be right around there. Then we have this, 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 this. Okay, so we have everything that we can placed for that layout. Our next layout is on the right of these layouts. Now that I'm doing it backwards, it seems like the harder one goes last, but I think the last one we're gonna do is maybe the hardest. Okay, doesn't really matter. 2F, where is 2F? Here it is. So, I can see I got a little dirt on my thing there, so I'm glad that this covers that up. We are going to place this. It looks like they've left about a little bit at the top, but more on the side. That's all I can say about that. Again, if you want to go by the specific measurements, you can. I just like to eyeball. I'm definitely not an exactor when it comes to things like this. Now, if I'm cutting for cards, yes, because we have to make sure our layers all fit. But for something like this, eyeballing is perfectly fine. All right, we're gonna stick that down. Now we're gonna stick this down. It lines, it looks like it centers on this, but it's shifted to the left. And we have a little space. So we're checking this here with our eye and this with our eye. Gonna stick that down. Take off our tag. And then this little photo piece looks like it lines up with the bottom of that pool party piece, but it overlaps a little bit of this hatch mark. So we're gonna do that. Super cute. This white photo piece, or backer, goes here. Oh, I hope my Stampin' Seal doesn't run out. Okay, it looks like this is shifted over about right there. Looks good. Now we're gonna put our little tab up here. We have a tab that goes here. Cute. And then we have a little this little red tab that goes here. Ta-da! Now, you could give this kit as a gift for someone that is a scrapbooker, but you could also assemble it and give it to someone that just likes scrapbooks. So either way, this is going to go here once we get our photo in, but we're not going to stick that down yet. And then our little deer is gonna, nope, not that deer. This deer. Now, since this is not a sticker, I'm gonna go ahead and place it. Come here, you little deer. And I'm just gonna put adhesive on this side so I can tuck my photo up underneath it easily without it causing problems. So I've got that stuck down. I can tuck my, you can see this is gonna be a 4x6 photo will go in here just like so. Does that make sense? Okay. And da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Now this is a little journaling backer. So this piece goes here. Gonna shift it over quite a bit. Oh, that's so cute. And this, there's a little journaling pop-out on the little pop-out page. That goes here. Love it. And then the last little sticker goes here. I tore my sticker, but the good news is it's a sticker, so you can just stick it down. I'm gonna put it right here so it doesn't obscure that photo. Super cute. Okay, and the last thing says, love this. There's one more sticker snuck down there that says, love this. Now you may see something that I have not included. Let's check. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I think I did everything. Now let's put these two together. And see how they look. I love it. Love it. It's not boring. It's super cute. You can just drop your photos in and have your scrapbook ready. So you can create it now, take your photos at Christmas, and then be ready to scrapbook as soon as Christmas is over. So that's one thing I love. I agree, Barb. I think the colors are so pretty. I love the dark red. I love the garden green, or the grainy apple green, and that brown, and the pool party. So it's all colors that you're familiar with if you're a stamper, but in a new way as a scrapbooker. Okay, now we're moving along to our final two layouts. I've got quite the mess here, sorry. All right, this one, let's do our left-handed one first. Now we have some fun to do here. We are gonna weave some paper. And I have read the instructions about how to do that. So hopefully I do it correctly, because I've only got one shot here. I have one kit, so I need to order another one, because also the good thing about these kits are we can what's called cash and carry them. So if you're watching this video and you're like, hey, I want one of those tomorrow, text me, because sometimes I have them on hand. So no worries, we can get you hooked up with one. Now this white piece just goes on top of our granny apple green piece all in total like this. Okay, and then now we're going to do our paper weaving. So, but before we do that, actually, let's just not stick down, but let's put our squares down so that we have a visual representation of where those photos are going to go. We don't want to do our strips. Now, what I was reading is to start with, let's see, 1L. Let me grab my strips that I need. 1L, 1G, 1J, and 1I. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes. Okay. So what I was reading is what they want you to do is to start by gluing them with liquid glue to the bottom edge here. Okay. Which I would do, but liquid glue terrifies me. I don't like it. I will use it in some places, and I thought I might have some glue dots here, but I don't. So I'm just going to put some tear and tape on this. This is strong tear and tape, so I'm sure it's going to hold. So we're going to stick it right down here. We're going to stick this right down here. So we're adhering this bottom edge first. Do not adhere the top edge. We still have to weave. So I'm just giving about 1/4 of an inch between those strips. All right, so you can see they're all adhered here at the bottom, but they're not at the top. All right, I'm going to take off these tabs. And then we have our other tabs, or our other strips of paper. And then we're going to adhere them onto the right side. First. And our final strip is this one. Okay. So, ooh, this is gonna be cute. All right, so we are going to give this a little stick here. You know, this was, oh, I knew I would run out of adhesive. Of course I did. I can use tear and tape. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a tape runner. That's gonna make me loco. We're gonna stick that down. One thing about memory keeping or scrapbooking that I've noticed is you run through adhesives a lot faster than cards, and that makes sense because when you're making cards, you have less area. So when you're scrapbooking, make sure and purchase tons of adhesives because you're gonna need them. I sell them. But unfortunately, I'm downstairs and all my adhesives are upstairs. So you are gonna have to be patient while I run up there and get some more. I don't know, I might can finish with what we have. Okay, so now we've got our strips stuck down here and here. So we're just gonna go, let's just start with this one. We're gonna go under, over, under, over. Oh my gosh, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. So, but this one we're gonna go over, under here. Ta-da. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. We're gonna go here, here, and here. And then the last one is gonna go here and here. Is that right? Here at the end it can get kind of tricky. I see. Right there. Oh my gosh. If that is not the cutest thing on earth. Okay, so I'm gonna stick a little bit of liquid glue under these little sections. Is that correct? Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Okay, I just had to make sure that was correct. I know y'all like all my do-do-dos. This is so fun. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. And you'll purchase one of these memory scrapbooking workshop kits. Don't be scared. It's, as you can see, I'm a complete non-scrapbooker and I am doing it. And I think I'm doing it quite well. Stampin' Up! Is got everything figured out for you. All you have to do is follow the directions, okay? Now, I'm going to go back and kind of stick under there as well. Kind of fussy with that, but we've got everything down as scheduled. Okay, now we're going to stick down our little squares. It looks like they are equally spaced here, 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 and here. So we're going to just kind of mess with those for a second, eyeball them, and I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to place them down one at a time. Yeah, I'm going to go get my tape runner. I'll be right back. Y'all can sit here and ponder the meaning of the universe. All right, I got my refill. So these refill very easily. Done. Okay, let us stick these down. One. I'm going to leave that placeholder there just to kind of space it, but I'm not going to stick it down. So what you would do is get a photo and then use that placeholder to cut it into 3x3. Now, you may not be as good at eyeballing as me, and that's okay. Not everyone has that. I'm not saying I have a great ability, but I just don't care about things being a little bit not straight. So if it bothers you, you can see here they have all these little like 1/2, 1/3, 1/2, all the instructions for you to really be fussy with that if that's what you choose to do. All right, the last thing we're gonna do is stick down our 1M, the last thing for this layout. And it's gonna go right, it goes across that red strip and into these two. Take our tabs off. I've got so many tabs over here, it's hysterical. And a little dimensional is hiding back there. All right, now we're going to use our sticker that says enjoy this season. It's actually a die cut, not a sticker. That goes across this whole universe. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And then I will put this holly sticker down. Once I get my photo down, I'll stick it right there. And that is that layout. I was really scared of that, but that was not that hard. You can see it's just step by step. Read the directions. It even told me how to do that weaving in the directions. All right, now we're going to do our final layout. This one is the right page. And I do want to make sure I have this white piece the same. There. So I'm just going to go ahead and, so I have that down right where I want it. I'm going to just put some adhesive there. Oh gosh, I went off the grid there. And there, I have an adhesive remover upstairs I'll use to get that off. Sometimes you can just get it off with your finger if you roll back and forth, which it absolutely just came right off. So that's excellent. I love tear and tape. It's, I'm sorry, I call it tear and tape. Stamp and Seal Plus. It comes out in little ridges and you can just do a lot of stuff with it. Okay, now we have a number of squares here. We have this square, this square, this square, and I've buried a square, looks like. Ah, here it is. This little square. And then it looks like you've got a photo. You're going to use a 3x3 photo here and a 3x3 photo here. So those placeholders can help you kind of space things. Is this, looks like, yep, there's a space left here. Scoot that over. Scoot these down a smidge. Okay. Once you're kind of happy with your eyeball, taking down my squares. Again, if you do these one at a time, then you can have them nice and eyeballed. Precious. All right, now I'm taking off all these little tabs. They're not very cute. I love these Post-it note tabs. They help me when I have a to-do list that I do every week that, well, when they come off easily, that I have that's permanent. And I just, when I do an item, I stick a sticky on it and then I move to the next item. It's super cool. It's nice for me to be able to like cover it up. It's done. And then it keeps me on track. Now I'll show you, I've got these little strips here cut already, and that's for journaling. So we're gonna, depending on how much I journal, I'm gonna use those strips there, but I'm not gonna stick those down. There's gonna be a 4x6 photo here. You can see with this little placeholder. And then I'm going to put my little deer sticker here. And that is our little deer and 2 trees. So we've got our 2 trees to stick down first and our deer pair. So it looks like we have the back tree first, this tree second, and then our little deer sitting here. Aw, they're so cute. All right, and that is our final layout. So you can see these together, how cute they are. All right, so this is your final Reindeer Memories 12 by 12 page double spread layout. It's adorable. Obviously, you could do this. If I can do it, you can do it, because you're as big of an expert as me. I've only done 2 of these. So, and they turned out great. So you're not going to go wrong with these scrapbooking workshop kits. You can put them together with ease and then drop your photos in once the time comes. This is the Reindeer Memories workshop kit. And we also have, there is an autumn kit in our store. It is on the last chance list, the last I checked. So you will want to check that out before it sells out. This is called Snow Days, I think. Something like that. And that is, these are these layouts. This is a different kit. So, well, yeah, those go together and then these go together. Super cute. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, my name is Kay Cogbill. This is Paper Made Prettier. And we have our final day of Christmas tomorrow on the 5th. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list for the dimensions and recipes for all of the projects. If you're interested in my $39 adhesive pack that has all of the adhesives you would need, then message me. I would love to send that to you in the mail. You can message me. We can invoice you and I'll send that to you. And don't forget our ordering special. Thanks for watching. Bye.